Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, May 10th, Mother's Day. So happy.
The mother of all days.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. I have my daughter's mother right here with me. Melissa's walking with me, and Maggie. So happy Mother's Day, Melissa.
Thank you,
We'll
honey.
have to be nice to you today.
Have to be. Should be nice to me every day.
We try. We try. It is a pretty day, beautiful, sun shining, but still chilly. Still chilly this time of year. Oh, Maggie had something. She sniffed up something that made her cough a little bit.
I can relate.
Yeah.
There's a lot of allergies out here right now, Maggie.
Yep. That is a beautiful, beautiful Salisbury City Park.
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm just allergic to all these trees that are in this area, so.
I said the way I justified moving into town from getting used to over the years of being out at my grandparents out in the country was the nice thing about this city park is you have all this area to walk around and to hike, and I don't have to cut any of this grass.
That's right.
Yeah,
It is a beautiful area, for sure. You picked a good house, babe.
I guess it's required some work, but still ongoing. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Man, it is bright. Ooh, bright. Wow.
Maggie, all right, honey. None of our viewers want to hear that.
Maggie, you were never a mama. We made sure we didn't really want any puppies, so Maggie was never a mama. But
Yeah, she was not.
she thinks she's the mother hen of the house. She makes sure she watches the cats and things. And
Oh yeah, well,
Keep
she's
track
the
of
mother
all
of
their-
us all.
Yeah.
She's the guard dog. All right, we're back on track. Keith and had to pick up some trash there.
can't have mothers that might come and want to walk around the park and zoo have trash all around when they're walking
Yes, that would
around.
not be aesthetically pleasing, would it?
Right. So
It might ruin their Mother's Day.
that's true. We came out early and made sure that at least our end of the zoo is trash clear. You want to take a little turn off to the left?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe go a different way today.
Cross over.
Okay. We should cross in the crosswalk though, because that's polite to do.
Ooh, chilly in the shadows. There's another down here. There's another trash can, I guess, that got dumped into the river. It's been just sitting there in the middle. I think it's out of most people's reach until somebody can get out there with a boat or something.
That's awful. Why would someone do that?
I don't know. I was a dumb teenager at one point, but usually it's dumb teenagers showing off for some girl.
Whoa. I don't think I'd be impressed by that if I was a
know.
girl. I'd be like, what are you doing, you weirdo?
I think to throw a trash can in the water. It looks like where all this dirt is here, I think that was a tree that had fallen over. So they did clean the roots up and things of that.
We are walking down by our city dog park, which I don't know if it's open right now or not. Is it open right now?
Dog park. Well, I don't know. I think it was allowed to reopen. I think they had been closed, but I believe they have been allowed to reopen just recently. Jeez.
I don't think they like us coming this near. I see a lot of trash, so I think Keith's not going to be with us for a while. He's probably picking it all up. I'm gonna head over here to do a little pan of the dog park to show you all. This is, I feel like it's been here a while, so I'm sure if you're a resident of Salisbury, you definitely know about it if you have a dog. This one's the one for big dogs, and then further in the distance is the one for little dogs. They have them separated, so to keep, I guess, the little dogs safe, of course. We used to come here with Maggie until I had an incident down here and then decided I didn't want to be here anymore, so it's because people didn't control their dogs as well as they should have, and I got knocked over and hurt, so I just decided that I wasn't going to frequent this anymore. Hopefully it's gotten better, but I don't really know. So if you do come to this dog park and want to tell us of your experience, comment below and let us know. Oh, there's a lot of sticks on the ground here. Look at all that. That's weird.
Heading back behind Pony Leg Field, beside the dog park. There was a lady donated this money for the dog park.
Yeah, I couldn't remember how long ago it had been, because, I mean, Maggie was pretty little when we used to go here. I was telling them the story about how I decided not to go here anymore because of what happened, but she was pretty small when we used to come here, so I imagine it's been around for, I don't know,
it had been built,
6, 7 years, something like that.
Right about the time we found her. I think that's when they had built it. There was always like a little picnic area there. Here's some of the trails for the mountain bikes and things, which is pretty cool. If anyone's down here, gives you an idea of some of the trails that are back here that guys have worked on. I mean, my buddies and I used to ride these before they really kind of drew them out. But
now the field over here, did you ever play on this? Has this been here since you were a kid, honey?
No, I was a better soccer player than a baseball player, much to my father's chagrin.
Oh.
So after Little League, I decided to quit. He unfortunately made it so it wasn't fun. I started playing again a little bit more in high school, and liked it, but yeah, it was just no fun after Little League, so I never played in Pony League. I did come over here and hang out with some of my friends, and we all would ride over here on our BMX bikes and hang out.
Back in this area, you mean?
Here and at the Pony League field. The team was going.
Okay, gotcha.
A lot of trails, and these are more, because there are no homes around here. This is more of a nature trail area.
Yeah, it's cool.
And it goes
I like
from
it.
here all the way through this wooded area to Shoemaker Pond. And that's where the Ward Museum is.
Yeah.
Which I think the university owns now. The
Yes,
Ward
they
Museum.
do. Yeah. Ooh, look at this tree.
Yeah.
That's cool looking.
Old trees back here. Maggie is like really excited because these are new smells. This is not her usual walking area. So she's very excited back here. And some of these, look at that tree that has kind of just fallen over.
Yeah.
You can see where others have in the past. Cool.
Ooh, that pretty tree up ahead is cool with the red.
Yeah. New area trash. 'Cause walking our same area every day, we can keep the trash level down. We come into some of these new areas, there's a lot more trash has collected over time. And yeah, as you walk back here, you are kind of like right out in the middle of, I guess the Civic Center's over to the left, but you feel like, and we are still within, pretty much close to the center of the city of Salt.
Should we go up that way?
You can. You're going to leave your nature area.
I think it's going to be too dark to film back there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what that tree is. Look at that. There's heart.
Yeah.
You're looking for hearts. Every one of those leaves looks like a little heart. Is that like red bud or something like that?
I don't know. It's pretty cool though.
If you know that tree.
Leave a comment below. Yep.
Yeah. There's the back side of the Wacomico Youth and Civic Center. You can see the one building, I think that's the Normandy or Da Nang building, where that has the rounded roof.
Yeah, is that the original?
That was a smaller version of the original, yeah.
Right.
So they had that beside the big rounded roof, and that was the one that burnt. But that was a shape. It was different looking. Probably one of the only buildings.
It was
like
cool
that.
looking. I've only seen pictures because I didn't live here then. So, but it was very retro looking, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah, it was built.
very modern looking.
Property donated. I can't remember the gentleman's name who donated the property, but one of his exclusions, or one of the things that he said when he donated the property, was that they could never serve alcohol in the building, and that they decided that just recently they were not able to get some of the concerts and things to come here without serving alcohol. So I believe within the last year they just started serving alcohol.
Yeah,
in the
that's
Civic Center.
pretty amazing that it's held on that long,
Yeah.
actually.
So I guess they gave that many years where they didn't serve alcohol, and then it becomes about, that is a moneymaker.
Yeah, I guess people like to have alcohol when they go to concerts. Dear Lord.
She's got smell overload.
She might.
This is a new area, so she's like digging right in. Maybe she's what are they, truffles? They use pigs to try to find truffles. Aren't truffles like a mushroom type thing? So maybe that's
Yeah.
what Maggie. She's like got her nose to the ground. She's a truffle hunter.
Maggie, are you a truffle hunter? I don't
she's
think
a
you
hunter.
are. She's not a piggy.
I could argue ways that she is a pig.
You mean how much she eats?
Yeah, she could be. There's this side of the dog park.
Right. That's the small dog area right there.
Yeah.
I was telling them before how they have it separated, which is a good idea.
Sure. Yeah, Melissa went down hard. Some dogs came rolling in behind her.
Right. You were out of town too. So I had to, Shelby helped me limp home, and I was off my feet for a long time because it messed up my knee pretty bad, which is why I haven't been back.
Yeah.
He's going to pick up some more trash. I've messed him up this morning. I decided to go a different way, and there's all kinds of trash on this route because, of course, we don't go this way every day. So, unfortunately, I'm sure he's not happy with me right now, but it's Mother's Day, so he can't be mad at me. You want me to come over this way so you can talk to me?
Yes.
Okay.
There are copious amounts of trash.
I know.
So this area right here that you're looking at, see this little slope and everything here?
Uh-huh.
Why this has this natural shape? Underneath here is the original skateboard park. So when I was
Oh.
a kid, and then when skateboarding became so popular, they built the skateboard park here, and they decided to cover it up probably about in the 80s.
Why? Why would they-
It was too much work, I think, for the county to keep track of it.
Oh.
I mean, it was a big park. It started over in the Civic Center parking lot, came all the way down this hill, and then you had a bowl right about here. So it was bigger than the one that we have now.
The one we have now though is pretty cool.
Yeah. The I think it was also they were worried about people getting hurt, what the insurance issues might be.
Right.
So they did close that one and buried it basically. So you can see there's a little bit of the driveway left, or a little part of it, but it sloped all the way down that hill and came down. And when skateboarding was at its height back in the mid 70s, you know, there were people here all the time. They had to have like people working here to kind of keep track of it, to limit the amount of people on it, and it was different. Interesting.
I'm across the street
We were,
while we have a chance.
my friends and I were never, I guess, we never got really good at doing the actual bowl, like skating up the side of the things. We did a lot of distance and did some tricks and stuff. But there was a touring skateboard group that I remember that came through here and did like a skateboard demonstration. Some guys from the West Coast. Can't remember his name now.
Seriously,
One
that's
guy-
cool.
One guy was famous. Yeah, he was known for being a skateboarder. It wasn't any of the original Lords of Dogtown guys, but if you've ever seen that movie that talks about the beginnings of skateboarding in California, Stacy Perlotta and some of those guys that have their names on the bottoms of skateboards. But it was a couple of guys. The main trick back then was like being able to do like on two wheels, doing the noses. Now the kids, the ollies and everything, spinning, flipping the boards over. I still have my skateboard. One of these days we'll have to come out. Maybe I'll walk along, I'll skateboard along with, and let Maggie just pull me on the skateboard.
Huh.
How about that?
That'd be cool.
That could be fun. See how we may leave you in the dust.
You would
Maggie.
definitely, I think, leave me in the dust.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my skateboard. We headed back down to finish our loop. Our normal loop?
No, I was going to go down this way.
No, this is the way we came, isn't it?
Okay.
Awkward moment.
I'm not saying a word.
Well, like, you know, we still feel like we have to cover our regular zoo area. Make sure that things are okay.
Yep. He's not a man that likes change, just so y'all know. So, now, on Mother's Day, I have to walk twice as far. Does that seem fair? I ask you ladies. Comment below.
I thought that was part of the gift. Was that
No,
we were
it's
doing
not a gift.
an extra area, you know, along the walk today for Mother's Day.
Is that my Mother's Day gift, honey? Thank you very kindly.
Additional walking, you get to film more chances of seeing more interesting nature.
Oh, wow. Aren't I a lucky girl?
Did get like a full bag of trash.
Yep. You did a good job, honey.
Yeah, we feel that one day Shelby came down here with Shelby. We filled a trash can full of trash that had accumulated along the other side of the dam there, and it worked out well.
Oh,
because
yeah,
that was
for her
during
project. Yeah.
Pollution, water pollution.
Yep. She had to do a project for her school where they did a gosh, I can't even think what I'm saying.
Pollution in the water.
Right.
gonna-
But they had to like research it and stuff, like a research project. That's what I was trying to say.
We need to cut by this one trash can so we can drop this trash. There's a memorial here too that
Nobody can hear you, honey.
there is a memorial right here that is, I think
This
it was-
thing?
yeah, if you look, there's a stone. I know different names. The one, Trey Cohee, was the first person from the Eastern Shore here that was killed during the Desert Storm War. I think he's from Hebron. And then there are two brothers on here on this memorial, the Stein brothers. I think they went to school with my sister. And they were killed in a car accident. And I think their family put up part of the donation to put the memorial in there. So, and they kind of dedicated to people who have died too young. So whether by being in the military or by accidental issues. Here's the zoo, still quiet. Still quiet. They are planning to start the bike program again, the bike rental program.
They are?
Yeah, those are new signs actually. That's that gotcha is the new sign. And then my cousin Bert poured the concrete in the other end, in the Picnic Island end. Maggie and I saw him last fall, and they were planning on getting that ready for this spring. So I guess as soon as everything is opened up again, that will start. So there will be
Yeah, I thought that was
bikes
pretty
here.
cool. I was wondering what had happened to that.
The original
This
company
is where they'll be
decided
parked, I guess.
Yeah, the original company I think that we had partnered with decided to switch there from bikes to scooters,
Oh, gotcha.
and Salisbury decided we'd rather have bikes, not scooters.
Yeah, well, if you put in all these bike lanes, you got to have some bikes.
Yep. Just a nice look out here in the sun. Ooh, can feel the heat.
There's a big garbage bag for you. You could just take
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, you can pick up lots of garbage.
That's what we do, right, Maggie?
That is what you do, honey.
This
Oh,
garbage bag
there's a little cardinal up here.
has a big hole in it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to work well.
Now,
That's
there's
unfortunate.
a hole in the bag, dear Melissa, dear Melissa. There's a hole in the bag, dear Melissa, a hole. Do you know that song?
Yep,
It's really a bucket in the song.
I do know that song. I appreciate you serenading me with that.
I think there's a really good version of Pete Seeger and Linda Ronstadt doing that song. Yeah, one of these days, if I ever learn how to play some guitar, we could do that because it's a call and answer song.
Huh.
So you become, can't remember what the, Henry. So I'll be Henry and you be Liza.
Okay,
That's,
sounds like a plan.
might be. To look up what chords are used. That is a life goal. And I don't know if that's something I just have put a mental block into my mind about, but I feel like as much as I love music, I'm somewhat tone deaf. My uncle Jimmy was so gifted that he could hear any song, sit down on a piano, pick up a clarinet, a trombone, a tuba, anything, and he could play it. But I can hum it, I can sing along, but as the twins say, every time I sing, every song I sing sounds like a country song.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's why I think it's been a little harder for me because, you know, to me, those chords don't really sound that much different in my ear. I just don't have that music ear. So, we'll see though. And I may have to, instead of picking it up and being able to pick it up because, oh yeah, that sounds right, I'm gonna just have to study more and learn it technically.
Yep.
That's like I did
Just
piano
takes-
when I was a kid.
Takes practice.
Yep. That's how you get to Carnegie Hall, right?
Sure.
Practice. Maggie is taking a little break. No. Alright. Actually, these mornings kind of feel a little bit like when we visit Michigan, right? I mean, it's colder now, but Michigan is like close to this, like 50 in the mornings, and then by the midday, things warm up.
Yeah, that's true. It is somewhat like that.
Yeah, I do like the crispness. A dog or something.
There was a dog barking earlier.
Oh, okay. Ready to go. You're getting a longer walk this morning, Maggie. Have to take an extra nap this afternoon.
That'll be good. Let's hope she does that.
I don't know, I think. So what is it? You have some projects planned for today, for Mother's Day?
Why would I
Things you
do
would like to
projects
do?
on Mother's Day?
Some things you would like
We're
to
supposed
do.
to relax on Mother's Day.
Well, it was always for my grandmother. It was always the day that she had me all day to move around all the things in her garden or around her house. 'Cause she
So
always got
you'll
new
do them.
flowers.
You'll do
Yeah,
the.
that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Projects. You have projects for Shelby and I to do.
Oh,
If not, I think I may have to get her taking a look at this fence that we want to try to put some stain on.
Huh.
Been volunteering. That's the only project I've had her project that she has volunteered for recently.
yes. Well,
Oh.
she has an ulterior motive with that.
Yeah. Yep. So we may have to look at that. It's going to need a couple of planks added and some screws added to tighten up areas before. Make sure the anywhere where it's near the ground, we pull it away, pull the leaves and things away. So maybe we'll look at that unless you had, because that was always, I spent most Mother's Days as a young kid doing digging and replanting, because my grandmother would get different things for Mother's Day, usually plants. And so that was my job on Mother's Day, was to move things around. Plant some azaleas and rhododendrons and whatever other pansies, and it was usually the time of year she could get some flowers. She loved I think it was called scarlet sage.
Oh,
It has like a
I don't know what that
spiky
is.
red flower.
Ooh,
It's
that
something
sounds pretty.
you don't see as much anymore. But it was an annual, and she liked to plant that around her trees and things. So that was my Mother's Day job. And we usually have
that's
some
very
kind of a
sweet.
picnic or something out there.
Well, what did your mother do
Oh,
on
I think she
Mother's
was-
Day?
I think she was just happy for
The
to
day
not
off?
have to worry about me. Yeah.
Aw,
We were. I
that's
was at my
funny.
grandmother's, so, but she'd end up coming out to my grandmother's in the afternoon for lunch or something that day too.
nice.
I was gonna say, it was about 3 acres of yard, just yard there, big front yard and 2 big side yards. So she had.
You had a lot of work
little
to do, huh?
plantings. Yeah, little plantings all over the place, a big hedge in the front yard that went along the road and then up each side, so the front yard was kind of enclosed by the hedge. And we planted. Sometimes she got trees for Mother's Day. Sometimes she got little flowering bushes. Sometimes, whatever it was. So we just decided we'd move things around. So
You smell
I do smell
fire? Yeah.
burning wax.
Something
or
burning.
something. Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe somebody's. Well, I guess if they've reopened the parks and things, somebody might be getting a campfire, or like a grill ready. But yeah. I
Well,
do
they haven't
smell-
reopened this. The thing's still there.
Oh. Oh. Somebody somewhere is cooking carcum.
Oh.
Car. Yeah, when I was a kid, it was always, we played in the road, whatever games we were playing. Just throw out a name. Anyone out there has ever heard of a game called Jokari? That was my friend Keith, T-Dog. We played that a lot in the road. Or we would throw a frisbee back and forth. But it was always like, if you've ever seen, I can't remember what movie, and it might be Wayne's World or something like that. I think they're playing hockey in the street in Wayne's World. And it's like somebody else's car, and everybody picks up everything, moves to the side of the road,
Oh,
so the car
yeah.
passes, and then you come back in the middle of the road. So there's always a car. You have to stop for the passing cars.
I think in
That's another thing that's changed. You know, there's certain neighborhoods that you drive through now, and the kids don't move when the car comes. What is wrong with this world? We were kids, we knew. We were supposed to get out of the way when a car came.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that's probably true.
Sorry, got on there. I was like, I just thought of that. And I was like, gosh, we always, as soon as you saw a car pull down the street, it's like, car. You cleared everything off. Now, it's like you drive down the road and you have to stop because the kids don't want to move.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, look, our
Yeah, the
heron's
heron is-
still
yeah.
here. Oh,
Must be good fishing in this area.
look at him. He's very cute.
See? I'm glad we,
Well, I did stalk him for about 30 minutes the other day, so I think
glad
I'm
we did
alright.
the walk.
There's some duckies sleeping on that island over there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's not happy
Yeah,
about. That
so.
seems to be his spot. So,
Yeah, he's just staring at them.
right, it's a stare down.
I think that's part of his MO when he's hunting like that is like, I'm not a heron, I'm just a little tree. I'm a happy little tree sitting here on the side of the water. Waiting for fish.
Oh,
Sparrows are out. Yeah, look at him, he's out. You better not see me.
wonder if he'll fly away when we come down there.
He's coming right down into the no drive zone. He's moving now.
He started to take off, but then I guess he figured he was all right. Hey, buddy.
Grab a shot of the thing. Whoa, there goes the light.
All right, are we ready to proceed, my dear?
Alright. Heading back on the lower branch. I got my daily dam picture. Pretty out this morning.
Oh, I see the babies are down here with their mommy and daddies.
Got some geese
Yeah.
loose on the loose. Wow, yeah, there's a few.
Oh, they all ran. They're like, yeah, lady, we don't want to be with you.
That's interesting. That car pulled down. They just parked for a couple of minutes, and then they were going.
Maybe he just wanted to see the park.
Maybe. Maybe he was planning on getting out, and he saw, and he was like, "Oh no, they've already contaminated the area."
What do you mean contaminated?
Oh,
Us?
Jesus. Yeah.
Oh.
People. I have not seen any turtles yet this year. I guess it's still a little cool for the turtles.
Oh.
Usually, like on those branches out in the middle of the river there, we would see some turtles. Sometimes along the edge here, turtles would jump in the water as we walk by.
Look at the babies. Happy Mother's Day, Mama Geeses. You have lots of little ones to take care of, don't you?
Yeah, that's the original mother, right? Mother Goose?
Mother Goose.
Mother
Yep.
Goose. Yeah, she's like,
Look at them. They're sweet.
she's like take a few steps toward me.
That's probably the daddy right there, doing his head bob. He seems protective. Well, it might be the mother. Mothers are very protective too. I don't know.
It's hard to,
I don't know how you tell a male and a female goose, but look how low that one is to the water.
yeah, they're
That's weird.
probably fishing, looking there. You know. They must
Maybe.
have pretty good eyesight. I'm sure they eat some of the little bugs that are on top of the water too.
Yeah, they probably do.
They find things. So if you're looking, check out this tree here. I think this is look at the branches on that. I believe that's another cypress.
I don't know. I'm telling you, we need a tree expert to walk with us. If you're a tree expert, contact us because we are very curious about some of these trees.
I do know those big ones back there are sycamores, and we've lost. There used to be sycamores all along this edge here, and a few of those over the years have fallen or been blown over because they get pretty big. My grandparents had a sycamore in their front yard way down by the road, and that was a huge tree. I believe I have a walking stick that is made of one of the branches of my grandparents' sycamore.
Oh, neat.
So I have that. After some of the branches fell one time, I cut it and drilled a hole in it, and I've used it walking on Skyline Drive before. That was when the twins were younger. That was one of the ways that I was able to convince them to walk and do some of the paths and some of the hikes on Skyline Drive, is that they were pretty happy about carrying a stick.
Oh,
So
yeah.
They did not really want to walk normally, but you gave them a walking stick, and they're like, okay, it was more fun with a walking stick. You could kind
Sure.
of poke at stuff while you went, and it gave you a little extra support. So I think I have 3 or 4 of those in our garage.
Yeah, I think Shelby has one too that we picked up
Yeah, we
somewhere.
picked up,
I don't
yeah.
remember where it was, but I think we still have one of hers as well.
They do. I think it does help. Gives you a little bit of extra. And probably have to make sure you take one with you next time, miss. If
Why?
you-
Because I'm prone to accidents?
Yeah, you're prone to falling and tripping.
Yeah.
So
a
having
problem.
that stick, you might be able to catch yourself. Or you might hurt yourself even worse because you get all tangled up in the stick.
Yeah.
falling
Who
in.
knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I survived a lot of falls.
Have to get you to wear a padded suit. That's nice. It's cooler back here in where the semi-shade is, but boy, isn't it? It's pretty.
It's very cool with all the shadows and everything of the trees.
Yes, it is.
If you haven't visited Salisbury City Park, you should do it. It's a nice little walk.
Get out.
Lots of
in-
birds and lots of fun stuff to see, as you know from watching our videos.
Get out in nature. It's a natural thing to do. All right, we're
You're
just
funny.
about done. So we need to wish everyone Happy Mother's Day.
We do. We need to give a shout out to all the amazing moms out there. Single moms, work at home moms like myself.
Yeah.
You guys are all wonderful getting your things done. Shout out to our moms. My mom's amazing as well.
Yep.
She raised me, so I figure she had a time.
All the amazing moms, whether they're of human children or fur children,
Right.
you know, that's just as important.
Yes, oh definitely. Yeah, if you got a fur baby, you're an amazing mom too, because yeah, sometimes
baby.
animals can be a handful.
I was gonna say they're the children that never grow up.
They are.
Yeah. So have a great day, everyone. As usual, please, we ask you to recycle, don't litter, and especially right now, wash your hands. Stay safe.
Stay
Signing off.
safe.
Keep
See you
working,
later.
Maggie.